Turns out I do a lot of thinking in the car and brainstorming. So again, I'm pulled over with the GoPro. I wanted to discuss a couple things that I think are important for you to control when you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, stressed. And I was thinking this could be good information to remind people to do when you're feeling this way. This channel is for you if you like to learn tips and tricks on how to better your life, learn, grow, do things that make you feel great. So hit that subscribe button down below if that sounds like you, and let's get into the video. We all feel overwhelming emotions sometimes, am I right? Overwhelmed, I think, is the main word that I'll use for this because we all have different ways of feeling overwhelmed. If I'm feeling overwhelmed with a situation or a person, work, or whatever it is, these are things that I like to do to help me work through it. I don't do all of them every single time. There are certain ones that fit more for certain situations, but let's go through the list. Sometimes it's as simple as just breathing out. Breathing. Sometimes I like to lie down on the floor, a yoga mat, bed, couch, and I just like to take some calming breaths to just bring my heart rate down or to calm my body down. So I'll take like 5 breaths, breathe in, hold it for a little bit, and then I'll breathe out until no air comes out anymore. Apparently that's really good for your cells. That's something I like to do. That already is a great remedy. It really just calms you down a little bit, takes your energy a couple notches lower, and that's something I generally go to. Doesn't always just do the trick, so got some sun coming in. Number 2 I thought of because let's say you're having an argument with somebody, friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, or a stranger. Sometimes that happens when you're out, somebody gets aggressive with you in the store or driving or whatever it is. Normally it is not about you. Obviously, if you did do something wrong, then maybe it is about you. But for the most part, if you're just kind of like shocked and feel like you've been just hit with a situation, most of the time it's not about you. That is something that I've had to really, really work on. I'm born in June, I'm a Cancer, I'm very, very empathetic, gentle, and I would never do or say something harsh to anybody on purpose and harsh to anybody in general. I just feel like I wouldn't like that, so I don't do that to other people. So when it's done to me, I'm just like, that's so... I like to say we are more sensitive than the other zodiac signs, or most people. Ooh. Just back up a little bit. What I've been working on is really trying to find compassion for people that are taking things out on me when I know that I didn't do anything wrong. Most of the time, it doesn't have to do with me. As a Cancer and a sensitive person or an emotional person, it is quite hard for me sometimes, but it is something I'm aware of and working on. So that could be maybe something that you could be aware of if something happens with somebody and you know you didn't do anything wrong. Next. Now, 3 and 4 are kind of paired together, but kind of separate at the same time. So number 3, I like to, if have the opportunity, if I'm home or have my journal on me, I like to journal. Sometimes I like to just talk it out and put my feelings down, vent, use it as a personal therapy session, get stuff out, get it out of your system, get it out of your body, your head. It really does feel really good. And number 4, I like to, while I'm journaling, make a point of asking myself, do I have valid reason to feel this way? Could I be overreacting to something? Could I have taken it the wrong way? Asking yourself those hard questions could definitely make you get over the situation quicker because you've just kind of dissected the situation, figure out, no, I definitely have valid reason to be upset about this. Did you overreact? Is it really not that big of a deal, you've realized, after you've let it out and just dissected the situation? So that could also sometimes help you from spiraling out of control and just spiraling downhill into a anxiety or panic attack or whatever the case is. 3 and 4, journaling, dissecting, asking yourself some hard questions. And the sun is back. Let me back up some more. I'll be backed up into the snowbank by the end of this video. For me, sometimes when I'm really pissed off about a situation, I like to work out. Sometimes you just have the feeling of like wanting to sweat it out, lift heavy, get your boxing gloves on and like punch some shit. Like sometimes you just that's very therapeutic, and that feels really good to get that out of your system. If you're feeling overwhelmed with anger, I'm using the word overwhelm for any type of overwhelming feeling of emotion. So whether that's like hardcore dancing or working out, even yoga. Yoga's intense, man. Have you ever done hot yoga? Like, I thought I did hot yoga here in Montreal, and it turns out it was like warm yoga or lukewarm yoga, because when I did it in Arizona, they crank the heat in Arizona to, that's hot yoga, let me tell you. So sometimes you just need to do some physical activity to work through the emotion. Next, number 5 is doing your favorite self-care routines. Doing things that you know makes you feel really good, relaxes you, bath, hair mask, face mask, massage, go for a walk, whatever it is that works for you that you know makes you feel really good. Order food, order your, get some ice cream, whatever it is. Do your favorite self-care routines and rituals and feel better. Feel better about yourself, feel better emotionally. Sometimes I find it's easy to just get lost in the overwhelming emotions. So if you're feeling sadness, let's say, it's easy to sit down and sit on the couch and cry or feel your sadness, and that's fine to do, but don't forget to also do the things that make you feel like good and taken care of and warm and nice. Like put yourself, run yourself a bath, use your face masks that you have, and things like that. Don't just forget about those things. Do those things. Of course, if you're at work or busy or out, you can't always just do your self-care routine, but just know that when you get home, do those things. Do them as soon as you can, basically. And the last one is calling a friend. Don't underestimate how good it feels to vent and brain dump to a friend what's going on. I know a lot of people that are very kept to themselves and work through a lot of things by themselves. I'm an extrovert. I feel very comfortable expressing myself, so calling a friend for me is something I definitely would do. Some people don't reach for the phone right away. They kind of try to work on things on their own, but definitely try it if you're not used to doing that. It feels really nice. It's nice to get a different perspective, see what they think of the situation. You may see it in a totally different light based on how somebody else perceives it. So I like to say what happened from start to finish. There's always our version, the other person's version, and everyone has a right to their perspective. That's how we look at things based on how we were brought up and how we look at the world. It's through our eyes. So share with your friend what happened and see what they have to say. It feels really good. So, and we're backing up for the last time. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said before, I was driving, I was thinking about things that work for me when I'm feeling any sort of overwhelming emotion, and I hope you think of any of these next time you're feeling that way, and I hope they help you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit that like button if you like videos like this. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!